Okay, next section is 61 through 81 odd. Here, if log doesn't help you, put an exponential form. And then simplify. Okay. Next part is ln x. You can rewrite it as log ex. So if log form doesn't help you, then rearrange it into exponential form. So e is actually a button on your calculator. Into the -3rd. And it says round to the nearest 3 decimal places, so it's going to be 0.4. Well, it's going to round to 0, so 0.05. Here, it's ln 2x. So log e 2x equals 2.4. If log form does not work for you, rearrange it into exponential form. So x equals e to the 2.4 over 2. So go ahead, put that in your calculator. You're going to get 5.512. Okay, the next one, log form is not helping you. You can't hit the log button in your calculator and type 2x. It doesn't make any sense. You're trying to solve for x. So if log form does not work for you, put an exponential form. Divide both sides by 2, and that's your answer. Well, whatever you get is your answer. Next one, divide both sides by 4. Log form, once again, is not helping you. So put an exponential form. Whatever that simplifies to be. Okay. The next one, divide both sides by 3. You're trying to solve for x. If you hit ln 5x in your calculator, that's not going to do anything. So we're going to rewrite this so you can see where the e is. So e to the 10⁻³ power equals 5x. E is simply a number. Divide both sides by 5. Therefore, x is approximately e to the 10 divided by 3 divided by 5. It's about 5.606. The beauty of math is you can check your work. If you put that back in, if I type 3 ln 5 times 5.606, yeah, that's pretty darn close to 10. Your answer is correct. Okay, always check your work on your tests. Subtract 7 from both sides. You're gonna get -2, and then you're gonna divide by 3. You're trying to solve for x. This is log ex. So e to the -2/3 equals x. X is approximately second e to the -2 divided by 3. 0.513. Okay. I skipped some over here. You can leave it either form. I always put it to the 1/2 power. Log e square root x plus 2, or you can write it to the 1/2 power equals 1. If log form does not help you, you write it in exponential form. Square both sides to get rid of the square root. And then subtract 2. E is going to be equivalent to e squared minus 2, whatever that is. Here, we realize subtraction is the same thing as division if we have one and only one logarithm. It's going to be x divided by x plus 1, and I can do this by condensing. This form does not help us, so we're going to write log e. Like if you're sitting there and there's nothing you can do, then you just got to rearrange and put it in exponential form. Oh, okay. So you have to put this over 1, and you're going to cross multiply. 1 times x is x. E squared x, because we're going to multiply to both. We're going to cross multiply here. Plus e squared. Well, I need to bring x's to the other side. This is going to be some number. Don't be intimidated by that e. Ooh. So 1 minus e squared, sorry if this is shaky, it's going to be -6 0.389, and then equals e squared. So you're going to divide both sides by that -6. Last two. We're going to use division like we just did. And here, there doesn't need to be simplification. So this and this are a lot alike. So all you need to do is, if the ln's are equal, just set x plus 5 over 1 equals x minus 1 over x plus 1, and set 2x minus 3 equal to x plus 4. This one's easy, you can solve on your own. This one you have to cross multiply, and you'll get x minus 1 equals x plus 5, x plus 1. Here, you have to get a quadratic. In order to solve a quadratic, you need to move everything to one side, and you need to factor. Or use a quadratic formula. Yep, we're gonna have to use a quadratic formula because, oh no, we won't. We use 2 and 3. Therefore, x equals -2 and x equals -3. When you plug them back in though, do they work? Okay, well, let's see. If I put a -2 back in here, it's not going to work. If I put a -3 back in there, it's not going to work. Let's make sure it's no solution before I sit here and tell you that it is. So really it's not bad. You just have to ask yourself a few questions. If log form doesn't work, put it in exponential. If exponential doesn't work, put it into log. If you're trying to solve for x, what do you have to remove? It's kind of just constantly asking yourselves questions. All right, this was number 79. It says no solution. Yep, so you're gonna get -2 and -3, but when you put it back in, it doesn't work. So if I put -2 back in, look, you'll never be able to get ln of a negative. So if the whole thing becomes negative, it's not gonna work, okay? I'm gonna talk about that in one of the videos.